Shows that make you laugh. Shows that make you think. Music that moves you. It could only be one place. Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Okay, buddy.
We clear? 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Universal Broadcasting Network's hit afternoon show, bringing you the latest in music news, artist interviews, and more, with your hosts, Lauren Dair Owens, Ariel Fournier, and Adam Lusk. This is The Music Project.
Hey guys, what's up? You're listening to, or you're possibly watching, The Music Project. I'm Ariel Fournier.
I'm Adam Lusk, and Lauren is still out this week.
Yes, she's still touring, or not touring, she's on a cruise.
Let's say she's touring.
Yeah,
she's touring with Paramore
right now. No, she's actually on the Parahoy cruise. I'm sure living it up. So
once again, thanks for the invite.
But today we have two awesome guests. We have JCity in the house tonight. Well, today, right now. I don't know when you're watching this. But how you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
We're excited to have you guys today.
Thank
Yay,
you.
we're excited to be here.
Yay!
Sweet. It's always good to hear.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have just recently made the announcement that, you have changed your name to JCity. So what was that transition like for you? And why did you feel like it was important to transition from, you guys used to be known as Mosaic and now you're JCity. So what's the progression here?
Jazz, do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, okay, so we were formerly known as Mosaic, and it was amazing. We did a lot of stuff. We created a lot of hype, and it was about 3 years we were together. And then recently we just decided to branch off and do a brother and sister duo. And it was kind of a mutual decision, and there was no hard feelings. We're all still good friends. Bryn, basically, she was going off to college, and she just wanted to join a sorority and do that kind of thing. And then Shelby, she was like, I want to focus my whole attention onto God, and
she wanted to put her hard time and work and effort into church.
Yeah, she wanted to become a pastor. So
wow, that's
completely
awesome.
different things,
Yeah.
So we were just like, okay, well, we're just gonna continue, we want to do this. This is what we do.
This is our dream, and if that's your guys' dream, then we won't hold you back.
Yeah, and so it was a cool thing, and it worked out fine because our
it's
fans
just a good time
like
for
it.
all of you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you guys are still continuing. I think you guys are wonderful. I've seen you perform several times, and I'm excited that you guys are still continuing.
Thank you.
But
Thank
you guys
you.
have something huge coming up on May 18th.
Yeah.
You guys are going to perform at Brave Fest.
Brave Fest.
How can people get tickets and information about that?
Okay, Brave Fest is gonna be huge. Basically,
Pretty big. We got a nice lineup.
have you guys heard of EDC, Stagecoach, Coachella?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of that thing. So it's an outdoor, and it's gonna have a huge stage like that with a bunch of DJs, and then our headlining act is Parachute. Have you guys heard of that band?
I
I
look
have.
them up.
Yeah, Parachute. And we have formerly known as All-Star Weekend. They're now Tragic Thrills is
Wow.
performing.
Yeah.
All-Star Weekend was pretty big.
They were pretty big.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
pretty
I've
big.
heard
They're
that
coming
name
back.
quite a bit.
So we have them performing, we're performing, and then we have
Which
DJ.
is the big deal, right?
Yeah,
we're
it's
the
gonna be
That's
headliners.
the big
Just kidding.
deal.
We have
Um,
DJ Zuli.
And we have DJ Ardency
Yeah.
and
DJ Pauly D. That's the
I
only
wish.
Maybe.
That'd be
maybe.
pretty cool.
I'm just
That's the only,
kidding.
that's the only DJ I know.
and also Livocation. They're like a Long Beach based group, and they're kind of like Sublime.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh,
they're
I
really
dig
great.
That. I
We
dig
too.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we like that kind of music.
They're
so
awesome.
that's May 18th. All the information's going to be on Facebook. I'm not sure if there's an actual website for it yet. But this is the first year they're doing it, and it's going to be a continuous thing. So
So
it's-
hopefully it gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
as
and
time
we'll
goes
be
on.
we'll be known.
What genre is it mainly?
Oh man.
It's mainly
To be-
rock, I think.
Yeah, it's like a very alternative kind of
Like
it's very mainstream
like
kind
pop
of rock.
rock.
Yeah.
or I don't know.
what bands would represent this festival?
Probably All-Star Weekend.
All-Star
Yeah.
Weekend.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, their kind of music is basically what it is.
Yeah.
What about your guys' music?
Our music is like Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, that's what we like to say.
Because we mix it up. We're like hip hop, and then we also do electronic kind of music. So we like to switch it up.
Every
Yeah.
now and then we'll do a little slow song,
We like to
You
throw
gotta-
in some
you
slow
gotta get
songs.
that
John
in there,
Legend.
right?
type.
Well, let's give our listeners a little taste. Let's go ahead and play your song "Off
Yeah.
My Mind," Garrett.
Woo!
Got it? Off my mind.
got my swag on deck. Oh yeah, you know my rep, yeah. I don't even know your name, but I gotta take a shot, baby, bang, bang. Got me feeling so hot, yeah, you light my flame. Gotta get you out my head, cause I'm going insane. Gotta get you. I gotta get you off. I gotta get you off my mind. Get you off my mind. Get you off my mind. Here we go, party overload, going digital till we lose control. Read my lips, want you to kiss my kiss. I'm on a rocket ship, you're on my radar, flip. I don't even know your name, but tonight I'll let you play me like a video game. Baby, what you doing got me going so crazy. Gotta get you out my head, cause I'm going insane. Gotta get you. I gotta get you off. I gotta get you off my mind. Get you off my mind. Get you off my mind. You just can't handle this, hot like a candlestick. Stuck in your mind all day, like I'm glued to your brain. Let me switch gears. Me make it hot in here, hot in here. This flavor for your ears. Never getting off your mind like an airplane. We fly in the sky. Your mind is where I think I'll stay. This is a game, so I will play. Pause. I wanna mix it up with the boom. Running through your mind like zoom. Every little thing that I do, you're thinking about me. Ooh. Gotta get you. I gotta get you off. I gotta get you off my mind. 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 Get you off my mind.
That's hood rap.
That was Off My Mind by JCity.
That was good.
And you
That was
guys,
really good.
Thank you.
you guys just got you did find the link for Brave Fest.
Oh yes, we did. We have a website for Brave Fest. It's www.bravefest dash. Oh wait, no,
No,
it's
brave-fest.
brave-fest.com.
We'll tweet that out. too
Dash
for you
like
guys.
forward dash or
Sideways.
oh
Dash,
yeah.
that's
dash,
this,
dash.
this is a
Backslash.
slash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dash.
Dash.
So brave dash fest.
Yes.
.com.
Brave-
And the tickets go on sale tomorrow.
Dashfest.com. Okay.
You got it.
But the actual dash, not
Yeah.
the word.
Dash, just the word. I mean,
No, not the word.
not the word, just the dash.
We'll tweet it out for
Yeah.
you guys. We're the
Oh,
But you also have another performance at the Key Club, and it's a
You
benefit
do.
concert. So
Yeah.
Yes.
that is apparently June 13th.
Yeah.
What is it for?
To
It's
be
at a
honest-
high school actually, and
Yeah.
we did it last year, and it was a lot of fun. We did it with like Future Love and I'm 5, and so
Oh,
we're
I'm
excited
5.
to be invited back. Yeah, they really liked us, so we're excited to go perform.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
can I? Yeah, come on.
Go, go,
Okay,
go.
thank you very much. I'm not gonna step on your toes
All
as
right.
much as I hope. I totally forgot my question. Oh, I remember now. So, in the song you were just playing, you guys were doing some pretty interesting things with. I'm assuming it's your voice.
Yes.
How do you do that live? Like, do you do it live or?
Okay.
Yeah.
We do.
Okay.
The actual chorus, we hardcore dance, so we don't sing that part live.
Yeah.
But like the verses and the rapping, it's all live.
We break out into a shuffle in the chorus.
That's
the
pretty
old
cool.
school shuffle.
We
No.
start
I know how to do that.
like
That party
LMFAO
rap.
shuffle. Yeah. And when I do my parts for like that sound all kind of like auto-tuned out and stuff,
Yeah.
He actually
I get
can do
really
that.
I get really like rough with my voice, I guess, like raspy, and it just kind of sounds like that's how it's supposed to be. So
What,
crazy.
so you auto-tune your voice naturally?
Do it.
kind of.
Do. Oh, I
Wait,
know.
I can't just do it.
Kiss me. And then just
Oh,
do that one.
beatboxing.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Everybody always asks me to beatbox.
Go for it.
Adam.
Can you do
Adam
it?
likes to
I
have
love
our guests do that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Bush beep and benches butch beep till black and bits pipe satisfaction.
I love it.
Over here and there.
Dude, he's a lot better than I
I
am.
haven't heard that before, ever.
I gotta
Say
try
it.
that. I gotta
Thank
learn how to do that.
It's
Have you
very
seen-
hard. I've tried it.
Have you seen the best D&B beatbox by Mixmaster Mike?
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yes. Wait, you know him?
I don't know
Oh.
him personally, but
I was like,
knows
dude,
him,
That's my
no.
uncle.
let me meet him.
I know
Yeah.
of him though. He's
Yeah.
great.
Well,
I like beatboxing
let's
a
talk
lot.
a little bit about your guys' like creative process and how you guys come up with your songs and
Uh-huh.
start to finish, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
All right.
So we're kind of working on new songs, like, because we haven't done anything, just
Right.
him and I.
We're actually doing solo stuff too a lot lately.
Yeah. So
Like
Um,
solo, as in just you and just you.
just me
Yeah.
and just him. Like, we'll do that, and then we'll do stuff together. So we're kind of opening our windows a lot.
Yeah.
And I've been doing a lot of like Spanish music as well as English. You know, I'm trying to
Awesome,
branch
yeah.
off into
Are you
that.
like, by Spanish music, you're actually like speaking Spanish?
Yeah,
And
singing, speaking Spanish. I'm a Latina.
She's
I'm
trying to-
Mexicana.
She's busting out with the whole
Alright.
Selena movement.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do all that crossover, and then Justice is getting more into his
Me,
hip hop.
yeah, I'm trying
and-
to do some strictly like rap stuff right now, and the creative process is different for both of us because I know when she goes into the studio, and she'll bust out some lines or whatever, and then they'll write according to what they're like singing.
so
in the
you-
moment.
So you just go.
Yeah.
You just like get in the studio and just start. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
That's
and then
great.
you,
Like that.
how's
And
yours?
then me, it depends. If the producer wants to send me like music beforehand and say, hey, look, this is the track that we want you to rap on, then they'll give me the track and then tell me, have a rap done in like a month. And so
And he
And
just
they
has
give you a
to
month
sit
to
there.
do it.
sometimes it's not a month. Sometimes it's like, okay, come in tomorrow and have it ready.
Oh, and
And
you're
so
like,
I'm
oh, it's okay.
Woo!
Yeah, and most of the time when that happens, I
nights.
write it like 5 minutes before I
I'm
go
a
in-
new
go in.
writer, but he's an amazing writer. Like, he's been writing everything. Like, all the stuff you guys hear, our music, it's all
So,
written by him.
Two
Wow.
questions. That raises two questions for me. A, can you freestyle?
Yeah.
So
He's
do you
good.
ever write freestyle? Just start going.
Actually, sometimes I do write things down. Say like, I'll freestyle with my friends and stuff, and whatever sounds really good to me, I'll write it down. I'll just save it for later, for either later song reference use or like later in a freestyle.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times when I just can't think of it, I'll just go like off of the top.
Yeah, you just go for it.
Yeah.
Go.
And second, how do you inspire yourself to write music? Like you said, she said you've been writing for X amount of years, like a long time though,
Yeah.
right? So how did you get started with it? Did you just like start writing music, or what inspires you to write?
To be honest, I didn't like writing when I first started because I would just be like, write something for me because I hated writing. And then my dad would always tell me, you got to write. If you ever want to get good, you have to write. And I was like, okay. So he would sit me down with a pencil and a pad and say, okay, here, write. And then I would write the worst stuff in the history of the world. And then finally one day in like 8th grade, I realized, oh, my music's actually making sense now. And so
you just took time to evolve.
it took time to get used to writing. But inspiration is different because there's some days where I can't write because I'm not inspired.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is watch a lot of YouTube videos about different things.
Like Teens React, right?
Yeah, I do. I love that
On
show.
Teen React.
Oh.
That's why he threw that in there.
And Leah's one of like my good friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we got a small world in here. How do you know Leah?
She was in Pink Army a long time ago, like a music group. Yeah, girl group.
Oh, we actually have a caller.
Oh, sweet.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Hi, you're on with the Music Project. Do you have a question for JCity?
Oh God, no! I'm sorry. I was just,
Okay.
I was actually just testing the number. So sorry, but you're on air right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Why don't you
Sorry.
come up with a question? Come up with a question.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Okay, have a good show.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was a wonderful question.
But
That was one of the more interesting calls. I like that one.
Oh my
That was
god, that was
nice.
too funny.
Wow, that's
Let's
amazing.
continue on with this then.
Sweet. All right, so yeah, Leah, she was in a music group, and we performed with them
We
in the
performed with
early
them a lot.
days.
Leah was in a music group?
Yeah,
Back in the
And
day
She
when we were
didn't tell me none of
Mosaic.
this? How long
I
ago
guess
is
not.
this?
it was
A long time ago.
it's
Like,
about 3 years ago.
yeah.
And she was in a girl group, and one day we went to go record this like benefit song with a bunch of people, like a big mashup, huge. And I saw her, and I
Fangirled?
fangirled over her.
You're like, oh my god!
I was like, oh my
Why
god,
aren't you
she's
why aren't you fangirling over me then?
just because I feel like we're so close.
Yeah! Good answer!
But you guys also do acting as well, and you've been in some music videos recently, right?
Yes, I have.
Oh my
been.
Which
gosh.
ones? Which ones?
Oh, okay. So I've recently been in a band called Arcade Fire. I was the main
Whoa.
guy in their music video. Oh, one of the main.
For Afterlife.
One of the main 3 for their music video Afterlife that just came out on their new album Reflector, and that was great.
And
That was
then
a
from
great
there, he
experience.
got asked to be the lead in Memphis of Mayfire.
What?
Yeah, Memphis Mayfire's
Mayfire,
music video. I was the lead.
One of their newest songs. He's the lead in that now.
No.
Yeah.
And they found him from Afterlife.
It's a-
wow,
good-
that's a good story too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they actually didn't find me through Afterlife, but that was a reference video. And when I went in for the audition, the lady totally freaked out and was like, "Oh my God, you're in the Arcade Fire video."
Yeah.
And I was
Totally
like,
fangirl.
I was like, yeah.
I was the witness.
I just like kind of my heart exploded right there, and I felt famous for once.
And then I've been doing a lot of like telenovelas and novelas educativas, which is like Spanish stuff.
Okay, I was about to be like, translation, please.
Yeah. And then I've been in Ariana Grande's Right There video with
Oh, yeah.
Big Sean. I did
Did you meet her?
Awesome.
Seven Streeters, It Won't Stop with Chris Brown. And I did
So
recently,
you guys are just
Recently,
Going.
yeah, we've been pounding out some music video work.
yeah, 5
That's
seconds.
amazing.
We're trying. I'm
Yeah.
trying to branch out. I want to do some like film. I
Yeah,
want to.
acting's fun. We like it a lot. Like
So-
it was totally different. We
Yeah.
had just gotten into it, and we actually were getting called left and right. So we were like, "What? This is cool."
All right,
you
here's
know?
the thing. She was getting called left and right.
yeah. We were getting called left and right. No,
Yeah.
you mean you were
She was getting called left and right.
Yeah,
but
I
the
was
things
booking
that
a lot.
happened to be called for me happened to be pretty
big.
big.
For not, yeah, like
Yeah.
we were just new at it, and we were like, "Let's just do it," you know, like.
Uh-huh.
And it was like a big thing, like.
Like Memphis Mayfire, I didn't really know of them too much.
Oh,
But
man,
then
I love them.
Yeah, but apparently they're pretty big in like the hardcore world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are.
So that's
right
great.
up there.
Well, thank you guys so much for being on. Well, before we head
Thank
out
you.
with your song in dub with ya, would you tell us your social media sites so people can look you up and follow you and get all your
Yes.
updates and find out about your upcoming shows?
Everything is at JCity Official.
Yes.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube,
So that would be
Instagram.
J
No. Okay.
C I T Y
And-
official.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm not. It's too long. Not gonna spell that one.
you
Yeah.
can just find our actual like personal accounts on those. So yeah.
So they're on there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for being on.
Thank you
And
very
much.
So,
We're
so
gonna
much.
play your song.
Here is in dub with ya.
Now you can call me crazy, but I'm about to take it way too far. I wanna tell you, baby, you got me falling like a star. You would call this love, would ya? You would call this love. You would call this love, would ya? You would call this love. And I hate to admit, you're in my head. The room is spinning, I'm lost in. I want you to know I'm losing control. on tonight. If you knew what I was wishing, I think that it would blow your mind. You wouldn't call this love, would ya? You wouldn't call this love. You wouldn't call this love, would ya? You wouldn't call this love. And I hate to admit, you're in my head. The room is spinning, I'm lovesick. I want you to know I'm losing control. I'm in love with you. 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 I'm in love. Caught in a knot that's tightening, I'm struggling and it's pulling me in. The rope is spinning around my neck, no one hears me screaming. Hands are frozen, singing from both shots of laughter. Memories burn, numbing as the ice gets harder. Oh, I can't seem to control myself. My pounding heart is beating me right to hell, and the demons of the darkness take my breath as they gather round. They're singing. This is your worst fear.
Hey. Hey, how's it going? You're back. No, we're back. Sorry, I got caught with my pants down just then. I was in the middle of talking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, but seriously, pull your pants up. That's disgusting.
No, they're up. It's an expression, Garrett, okay? Anyway, we're back. That was Control by this awesome band called The Unknown. They're surprisingly known for their name. But here they are in the studio. How are you guys?
Good.
Awesome. Cool. You got any questions? You start off.
Okay, I'm gonna start off. Well, okay, so you guys have your EP Sticks and Stones, and we were just talking about it. You said you guys are gonna go back in the studio and create more of a live band sound. So how has that been going?
We've been doing some test shooting, some test recording, just trying to get the sound that we want dialed in before we actually record, and it's been a long process.
Yeah, it's been a lot longer than we expected, actually.
Yeah, but it's been really
perfection
fun.
takes time.
Yes.
It does.
Perfection takes time.
And it's always Taylor messing up.
Yeah,
But it really
drummers.
is.
Every time.
Yeah, I like that's the truth.
No, I want to
actually.
be perfect, and we can only do one take sometimes, so we have to get it done perfectly the whole entire time. So, so there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Get close to the mic.
You gotta kiss the mic. Should we practice?
Okay,
Practice. Go for it.
We're all goofballs on this
No,
show.
you just think about it. You know that thing Tay Zonde does?
No.
You move away from the mic to breathe. Don't do that. Lean into the mic to do anything.
Perfect. Thank you. I like the reference though. Move away from the mic to breathe. You guys couldn't hear that though because I moved away. Anyway.
But let's talk about your guys' beginnings as a band. How'd you guys come together and come up with a name and your sound and kind of the direction you guys wanted to go?
Well, me and Presley are sisters, so we kind of met at birth.
At birth, in the womb.
Yep.
Well, it was like a couple years after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're not twins.
Well,
but-
Presley met me when she was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she met me when I was in the womb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mind blown.
Okay. That took a
Yeah.
second to think about. Anyway, go on.
And then Presley and Emma's not here, but they've been friends since kindergarten.
Sadly.
Oh.
No,
Sadly.
I love that.
It's great.
That's
Sadly.
the best.
And then one of my good friends in middle school introduced us to Taylor.
That's right when I moved here from Illinois, so that was quite a journey.
And we actually
the journey from Illinois or getting into the band.
Both. Getting here, I didn't know anyone, and I was like, hey, I just started picking up drums because my friends started playing drums. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll do that too. I want to fit in.
I want to fit in. I like drums.
And and then then she brought me over to them one day. I was like, all right, cool, I'll go to your guys' practice. And I actually missed the first 2 practices because I just forgot to go. So it was
I would
Oh,
have
that's
just
good.
scrapped. Wow, we got a drummer and he's flaky. Whatever.
I know. I felt really bad the first couple times.
And we would actually walk by his house because he lives 2 blocks behind us, and we'd hear this kid pounding on the drums, and we're like, wow, that kid plays way too loud.
Oh.
And then later we were like, hey, he's actually pretty good, and he ended up being in our band.
There you
What
go.
do you do to this?
We're all sharing Roscoe's chicken here in the studio today, so it smells delicious.
Roscoe's
Chicken.
They didn't
and
pay
waffles.
us to say us. But how'd you guys come up with the name?
That is a question for you guys to answer.
All right. We wrote a song called The Unknown a while back, and we don't play it anymore. But
Why?
It was a terrible song.
Oh, well, that's good enough reason.
And we just liked the name, so we
Stuck
kept
with
it. Yeah.
And how is it working as sisters? Is it like you guys fight a lot or good or?
I mean,
Or are you guys besties?
we're actually besties.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think I hang out with her more than my friends.
Yep.
That's pretty good. That's. You guys are gonna go a long way as sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Hopefully. We continue to be sisters.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, we continue to be
never know.
sisters forever.
And how about your guys' writing process? How does that work? Like, takes what part? Who starts?
It's all her.
Usually,
It's mostly me. It's not all me, but
It's mostly me, but not all of it. But it's
Surprise, Adam
mostly-
writes all of our songs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, he's the
Yep.
secret man in the background, behind the curtain.
Don't. No. Mm-mm.
well,
Don't look
Lindsay
behind the
will
curtain.
come up with an idea, and then after that, she'll bring it to us, and then we'll put some of our touches on it, and it usually just comes out of that, and then we get other people to help us further the process.
So how do you get your first inspirations of things?
Um,
Lindsay, of course. I'm talking to Lindsay.
Yeah. Most of my inspiration is just from
Taylor,
actually.
I like you just go with it. Like, yep, that's it.
It's actually from most of my past experiences, just like what I've been through in like school and friends, just all that kind of drama that goes on. I just write out of that.
So just writing about your life.
Yeah.
And just things you go through.
Yes.
So Control, what is that one about?
This is actually about a panic attack I had in freshman year, and I wrote it the weekend after I had it.
So you had a panic attack, and you're like, oh, I need to write a song now after the panic attack was over.
Yep.
No.
Well, I think we're going to play another one of your guys' songs. Which one do we have queued up next?
You're Not a H, because it doesn't continue from that point on.
That one is You're Not a Hero.
Okay, what's it about?
That could have been other things.
What's it about?
That is about my experience with bullying.
Bullying. So is it about people?
It's about people bullying me. I was not the bully.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. Don't be bullied.
All right.
It's a lesson for all you kids.
Here it is.
Who's to say that you can take away all of the happiness that's bleeding in my chest? I can't tell if behind those eyes there's something I can't see. Are we living the same misery? But I hope you know there's no excuses. Go back and save it for another time. You're not a hero in my eyes. How can you laugh as I fall apart? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can rip my heart to pieces. You cannot hide in your disguise. You're not a hero in my eyes. Now there's nothing I can do, but I can turn my back on you. The words are carved into my skin, and I blame myself. All my tears say I can't take it, but tomorrow I'll just fake it. Set these circles in my head won't push me to the edge. So I hope you know there's no excuses, but I would be your lifeguard if you were in the deep end. Go back and save it for another time. You're not a hero in my eyes. How can you laugh as I fall apart? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can rip my heart to pieces. You cannot hide in your disguise. You're not a hero in my Lights went out on a winter night. Eyes closed, mouth open wide. Can't you see I even tried? I almost died. Go back and save it for another time. You're not a hero in my eyes. How can you laugh as I fall apart? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can rip my heart to pieces. You cannot hide in your disguise. You're not a hero in my eyes. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can rip my heart to pieces. You cannot hide in your disguise. You're not a hero in my eyes.
And that was You're Not a Hero.
Tis
Oh,
love.
are we
By
on
the
right now?
unknown.
By-
Yes, we are on.
By the unknown. I can't hear myself. I don't have a
Oh.
headset. You guys took it. Whatever.
Sorry,
Are you
Adam.
implying I'm not doing my job?
Ooh,
Ooh, shots
got
been
some tension
fired.
up in here.
Man.
Ouch.
I feel like we have this tension between us, Garrett, and it's
Hey, Garrett gave you chicken. I'd say that's pretty
good.
nice.
That was pretty
I'd say
good.
that's pretty nice makeup.
That's a
right
bond.
there.
So
right there.
let's go back to your writing stuff. So once I'm just kidding. You can lean forward. So once you write the music and I'm assuming you write all the lyrics on in a notebook or whatever, then you bring it to the band and you look at it like how do you come up with the rest of the stuff, the instrumentals and melodies and whatnot?
What do you? I
Well-
mean, it's a different process for every song, I think.
A lot of the times, like, if the lyrics are not finished, we'll just have a writing session and like, Lindsay will play the riff over and over, and we'll just come up with different things and take some things that Emma said and take some things that Taylor said and just put them all together.
And so that's how the lyrics come to be. But then, you got that riff. I think it was in the one that we were just playing. I'm not going to mouth it because I can't. I'll probably butcher it and it'll probably sound weird from my voice. But how do you come up with those different riffs on guitar? Do you just start playing and just go for it?
Yeah, I kind of just, we play the song over and over again, and while it's playing, I just kind of mess around and see what works.
So you get to structure the song with the lyrics and everything. You guys just play it over and over again, and you're like, let's do this, and then this, and then this, and then you write your lead guitar part.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much how it goes every time?
Yeah.
Man, I wish it was that simple for me. I just want to write.
And what do you guys do when you have like writer's block? You just can't figure it out. Just like take a break, let it go for a while, move on to something else, or.
I mean, yeah, when we have writer's block, we can't do anything at all. So we just practice what we have.
And play video
work with
games?
that.
Oh, never mind.
And you guys have a show coming up.
We do.
March 15th at the House of Blues. And it's actually a charity concert. So would you talk a little bit about that charity?
So it's for Shredfest, and this kid Tegan started it 6 years ago when he was 8 years old, and his friend had cancer, and he wanted to do something to help him. So he got a show at the Roxy and got Guitar Center to sponsor it and a bunch of celebrity guests, and he put on this great show, and 6 years later, we're going to play it. It's at the House of Blues at 11:30.
It's really cool.
11:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a pretty late show. I'll do my best to make it because I'm supposed to go, which you should go too. You too.
And all the listeners should go too.
Yep.
And everybody who's going.
Well, where can they tell us where they can find your social medias and all that stuff to get it more info?
You can go on Facebook, facebook.com/theunknownRB, which stands for Redondo Beach.
Or a real band.
Or a real band.
Or rock band.
Or root beer.
Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Or rubber butt.
That works too.
And we have an Instagram also.
Same thing, The Unknown RB. And YouTube, The Unknown RB.
And Reverb Nation.
Rubber butt.
The Unknown RB.
And Twitter, The Unknown RB.
Wait, what about MySpace? Is it The Unknown RB?
We actually do have one, but we never use it.
Is it The Unknown RB?
Yeah.
There you go.
See that right there?
Didn't even
But
know
let's
that.
continue
Need
because
a
we got a bit of time, don't we?
A few minutes.
Let's continue. Let's continue on. I don't.
What number
is
is
that?
that?
10, 8, or 9, bro?
Okay, you're changing your numbers.
It's in the process of changing.
It's somewhere around 10. Let's continue on though. So once you guys get your stuff recorded, like how did your recording process go? Because you already recorded everything. That's how we have these songs right now. You're gonna re-record, but how did you record the first time?
Wow, we did that. That was kind of. I remember my drum part. Like, I was in the studio for a long time doing these drum parts, but I did these drum parts by like 6 months before. Not even 6 months, a year, maybe a year and a half before we even got to starting the actual song. So that's one of the reasons we want to start over again, because I had some new parts over a year and a half, and that's how my part went. And then they did some editing on the drums and try to make it sound as good as possible.
Yeah. We had recorded at a studio in Hollywood, right? That's where you recorded your drum parts?
No, I actually recorded them all in our studio.
Oh, okay.
But there was one song we did that we don't play anymore, that we did everything in Wax LTD Studios.
What
in
song?
one day. My Perfect Mess.
That's a good song. Why didn't you play that anymore?
We kind of.
It's just, I don't know. Our set's constantly changing.
Isn't that the one that starts with a cool lead guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones.
Well, maybe we'll bring it back just for you.
Please,
Yeah,
please.
just for you.
Dedicate it to me too.
Okay.
Awesome.
Adam likes to feel very special.
I do. I have another question for you guys. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Do you have a
keep
question?
No,
you
keep
got any?
asking. No,
All right.
keep asking.
Yes, ma'am. So you guys perform a lot. I've seen you guys perform. It's always a kick-ass show. Every time. I love it a lot.
Thank you.
especially on guitar.
Thanks.
Freaking rock on guitar.
Drums too.
Yeah, that drummer's pretty cool.
He's okay.
I always like your stick spinning. It's pretty awesome.
Thank
You're
you.
just, like, going at it. I'm like, oh my god, it's like a helicopter. But so, what's the biggest crowd you guys have played for?
Paris Middle School, 1,300.
How was that show?
That was a long
That
time.
was
ago.
a terrible show.
That was so much
That's
fun.
a
Are
lot
you
of
kidding
people,
me?
though. Like, honestly, it's
yeah.
so many.
We played in front of our school.
That was when we were just
I was
starting
in
out,
8th
I
grade.
think.
Presley was in 6th grade. Taylor was in 8th grade.
And I did not want to play. I was a 6th grader at a new school. I was like,
Are you guys the same grade?
Yeah.
Me and Lindsay are.
Yeah.
You're a junior?
Yes, I am.
I thought you were a senior. Anyway, what is like your craziest crowd experience?
chain reaction the first time we played.
What happened?
The
You
entire
were there.
audience was high.
Remember?
It was so funny.
High?
Yeah.
They all came in all stoned.
Was it when Gravity Hill played there?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they were only there for 2 bands.
'Cause
our band and another band.
But it was pretty fun because they all told Presley how attractive she was.
They were chanting, "You're hot, you're hot."
Oh my God, I remember that.
And they were all super tall and trying to jump on the stage. That was
yes,
really
I didn't know
fun,
they were
though.
high though.
Oh, yes. They were
Well,
smoking
then.
in there.
Oh.
Well, there you go. What about like craziest fan experience? Like, have you ever had just someone be like, "Oh my God"?
I've had that a couple times.
It's mostly Taylor.
It's
Yeah.
the boy. It's
So
always
what
the
happens?
boys, 'cause the girls are the one
I'm
to
not gonna
fangirl.
say any names, but I'll say what happened. Like, so
That's-
this girl comes up to me and she's like, "Oh, you're so good at drums, yeah." Like, this is the normal fangirl stuff. I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I get like I start like talking to her. It's like, "Oh, hey," like she's. I thought she was like normal, kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I give her like my phone number. Like, "Oh, hey, you're cute."
Yeah.
So I give her the phone number, and next thing, like within the hour, I get 4 texts. Like right off the back, just like getting really creepy right away. I was like, "Oh no!" And then I see her like 3 more times, like at shows we do. I'm like, "Oh, hey."
Is this the girl we saw at Simi Valley?
Yes.
Oh, yes. She is quite an interesting character.
What happens? Tell me.
Well, she doesn't like to leave me alone.
Yeah, just casual stalking.
Yeah, me too.
On the daily.
We had to be with him at all times.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank you
be
for having
sure
us.
to share your music as you release it.
Remember, everything that they have social media wise is the unknown RB,
Yes.
which may or may not stand for rubber butt. I'd like to think it does.
It could be Riverboat if you want.
Yep.
Or rubber butt. I like
or
that
rubber
one.
butt.
Or rock band, you know. Just
Or Rainbows and
something normal.
Butterflies.
Anyway,
And this is their last song,
The Fire Inside.
yes.
Fire Inside
This
by
was
The Unknown. Here we
the
go.
music project. I'm Adam Lusk.
And I'm Ariel Fournier.
And thank you
Thanks
for
so
watching.
much.